Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me. I'm on the Yellowstone today, not too far from my house. Luckily, not too far from my house because I had to run all the way home. One sec. Grab it real quick. I had to run all the way home because I forgot one bolt. I'm trying something new on my sluice box today. I've already seen other people do it, and I don't have my RV today. I got the old inline 6, but I took the legs off of my high banker and I put them on the sluice box because this is one of my favorite spots to mine, which that's close to my house. But for me, it's always been known to get decent sized gold, pretty decent sized flakes, a little bit bigger than standard flower gold. Unfortunately, it's a little windy today. Let me get out of the wind, but I already did a test pan down there this morning, and I'll post a picture up in here of what I got, but I think it's pretty good. No need to test any farther. I think it was like 15 flakes and 3 big size flakes, and that's just off the top surface. And I think it's normally good right here because we got a giant bend coming from over there. It bends around this corner, and then you also have that one flowing in, and then it all deposits right here on this corner. This place is just a giant corner, which I've tried down there. It's not as good. I always do best right here. So we're gonna get the sluice set up with the legs and see how that goes. If we don't catch anything or catch a lot, then it's probably because that miner's moss and those riffles, and I'll have to get a different mat, which I was thinking of the VDR mat, but they're like $200 for the 10-inch by 36 long. So we'll see what it comes down to. I think I'm gonna run the sluice all day without cleaning it out, see what happens. But another thing I wanted to touch on is my last video. I am grateful for you guys. I got a lot more subscribers for some reason and a lot of views overnight. More views than I've ever had. I think it was like almost 400 views. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Which surprises me because for some reason that video, I uploaded it, everything was good. And then I go to watch it the next morning and half my video footage got cut. So I went back to my video editor, which I think I'm using CapCut, and I'm paying for it. And I looked on there, and yeah, half the video is cut. I don't know what happened there. That kind of sucks because I had a decent flake of gold in there. And that one flake in the sluice box, that was the picture of the thumbnail, that turned out not to be gold, unfortunately. That was just a piece of mica, which is a bummer. I was really hoping it was, but I ended up going home and cleaning it out, and I got maybe 15 flakes, which as compared to here, I got 15 flakes off of one scoop. So I think it's a lot better here, obviously, but it is fun being out in the mountains. I don't have the dogs today because we got in trouble last time we were here because someone snuck up on us with their dogs and we got in fights. So no dogs today. It's just going to be all purely mining. So let me get all set up and see where we can go from here. Oh, and I'm not going to let that happen again. I'm going to wait until the videos are all uploaded before I delete the videos off my phone. I thought I was being slick, and as it was uploading, I was going to delete the videos off my phone to save on storage, but I guess I can't do that anymore. Learned my lesson there. So it won't happen again, guys, I promise. So let me get set up and then get you guys set up, and hopefully the wind won't blow you over, and we'll see what happens today. I'm super excited. I mean, if I got that much off of one scoop, I cannot wait to see what I get at the end of this. If it doesn't all blow out of the sluice box, we'll see. Alright, well, I think I got the sluice set up decently. As you can tell over there, I tried setting it up and it just wasn't happening. So I had to go all the way over there. Barely see it. You'll see when I get over there. I think I got it set up okay. I think it's mainly the matting setup. It's just not working out right. I'm gonna have to order a new mat. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get my get classifying over here and then put it in the truck and drive over there. But I thought those legs would have made it easier to set up, but apparently not. Or at least not in my situation. So I got my classifier here. It's just a trash can, metal trash can. I drilled a bunch of holes in the bottom. Seems to work out pretty decently. I got 2 buckets I'm gonna classify and bring over there, but I wanted to show you guys, if you didn't know this trick already, if you're stacking buckets and you have problems with them sticking together, I put the handle inside the other bucket. That way it makes it super easy. Super easy. Of course, I can't put the handle in there with one hand, but you get the gist. It makes it so they don't stick anymore. I figured that out. I showed my dad. He didn't know about it, so maybe you guys don't either. Now you learned something new. So let me go down there and start classifying, get some buckets, and run over there, and then I'll set you guys up. Gotta get the gloves on today. My hands got so red over there, they're hardly even working. My right hand's still barely working. Ah, come on. Come on, right hand. There we go. Shoot, I didn't even notice. When did that happen? Stupid wind. Stay there now. Stay there. Well, you're probably standing over there wondering why I'm not digging very deep. And that's because this is all flood gold. And what I'm targeting is there's like a fine layer of clay, and it sits right on top. It just sits right on top, and that's what I'm targeting. Like over here, I hit just plain sand. That's why I dumped my shovel out and started looking for more clay. If I don't got clay in my shovel, it ain't going in the classifier. We want them big flakes. All right, let's go get our buckets and bring it all the way over to our sluice. Holy cow, those are heavy. Lots of black sand. Need me a pack mule. Make life easier, huh? I sure hope that the sluice box is running right. All that work. Hi. Unfortunately, I can't get you guys in the water because I got a cheap little stand. So you're just gonna have to watch from the sidelines. It looks like it's not running properly, but we'll see. Well, I forgot I got to deal with wakes from jet boats. That was great. Well, I am just having a hard time with sluice boxes. Holy cow. Give you guys a look-see. I mean, I do see gold in the top riffles and garnets, so I mean, it's running right on top, but I mean, it's got to be this mat. I have plenty of water flow. See how much it's just hanging around? Man, it is just not clearing out. There is gold in there in the top few riffles. It was running better than that a second ago. What the heck just happened? Walk away and it changes? Man, I am just not winning at this sluice game. Well, there's a piece of gold way over there. Of course you can't see it. But it's in there. But I don't think this is gonna work. It's gonna take forever to run through. I gotta contemplate what I'm gonna do here. I think we're gonna just take it home and I don't know, run it through the high banker or something. We'll see. Give you guys a look-see poo. Let's see. I know I seen gold in there. Let me find one for you guys. I think the black sand covered it up. There's a little one right there. Right there. I know I seen a few in here though. I am catching garnets right there. And a little bit right there. But it's just not working. Not working properly. I just wanted to make sure before I throw this stuff out that it doesn't work properly. So yeah. Let's get this home and get it really ran. Alright, and we're back home in the gold shed. So I think the problem I'm having here with this, other than the mat being wrong, is I've tried tightening this and it just won't tighten, and every time it gets a little bit of water it starts forcing it down. So it's messing with it. And then this is also a foldable sluice box, which it is tight, but it just isn't flat. It kind of has a curve to it. So I think that's the main problem. And then, I mean, maybe you can learn from my lessons, because I wasted a lot of money on sluice boxes. I mean, I got one there. That one's just a flare for the gold trommel, but it can be used as a sluice box. Which that's my trommel, which we're going to be running pretty soon here. I got to put it all back together. I got to take the legs back off of that one and then put them back onto this. I also got a sluice up here, and that one might work. I mean, it still has the adjustable flange on the end. I'm not a big fan of those. From what I've been seeing, everybody else has just a solid piece. And then I have another one in the RV over there, but that one's just a cheap plastic one. I just figured I'd touch bases on that, and I might end up buying a whole new sluice box that's a solid piece, maybe. Or, I mean, I like to make that flare, the one underneath this. Let me move this. I like to make that one a big sluice box, but it's like 12 1/4 wide. And I don't know if they make mats that wide. And the flare at the top isn't really a flare. So I don't know. I might just buy a new one. Who knows? But let me get the trommel all set up. And I'll probably set it up in the garage, because it makes a bit of a mess. And then we'll bring you back. Okay, finally got it all set up. Probably just gonna mute it and put you guys on a time lapse, because that pump is a little loud, and I don't have the hoses for my electric pumps anymore because they all had holes in them. So we're just gonna run it like that. Alright, so that's 2 buckets of classifieds. So that's technically 6 buckets of unclassified. Maybe, I don't know, about a 1/4 yard. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I see gold in there. Yeah. Look at all that sparkling gold in there. See if I can get you closer. Oh yeah. There's even some down in this riffle. Let me straighten out the camera. Hopefully I can get you in there closer. Not bad. I wish I could claim that spot. I really do. I don't see any down here, which is good. Alright. Let's get this cleaned up and classified down and run her through the cleanup sluice. In case you're wondering what mat I'm running on the high banker, it's just the Gold Hog UR. This profile. It's pretty much all the way through the sluice box, because that's what's good for flower gold. Or at least at the time it was. I don't see anything left in there, so we're good to go there. Just like that, we're clean. Let's just leave that out for now. Alright, let's go get her classified. Look at how very little of cons there are. Yay! I'm excited to see what's in here. Or how much is in here. I'm pretty sure I did lose some gold, because I think about 4 riffles down I seen a piece of wire gold, which is interesting. But there was a piece of wire gold in there, so let me get us all set up and I'll bring it back. Alright, let's get these classified. I got a 100 and a 50 in the pan. And there's our minus 100s. Let's get the flour gold sluice set up and run that. And I am catching the tailings at the end because I don't trust the operator. And you guys didn't get to see it last time because video cuttage. But I was having a hard time running it. All the gold was getting caught at the end, so I moved everything back, give it a little bit more angle. Hopefully that'll work. Is the lighting okay for you guys? No? All glary? Fantastic. I don't want to lose any gold. Oh yeah, there's gold at the top now. Oh boy. Gotta make sure it's not making its way towards the bottom. Yeah, there's plenty of gold at the top already. That's only the second scoop. Sorry I'm blocking you. I gotta double check. Looking pretty good. I don't see any gold at the bottom this time. Just a little clogged up in the middle here. Might need a little bit more water. I don't really see it dancing too much. Holy! I need a squirter bottle. Dang it. There's so much gold at the bottom of this pan right now. Super, super, super fines. So fine is getting caught in the scars of my pan. Let's see if you guys can see that. Let's get you in the sunlight here. Look at all those super fines. That's so crazy. I need me a squirt bottle. Darn it. Let's get you guys a close look here. Oh, she looking good on the phone. Ooh, not bad. I wish I could have ran more. My intention today was to run long enough where you'd see necklaces like this in the actual sluice box. But that didn't happen. Another time. Once I get a better mat. Let's get that out of there and see what she looks like in a pan all cleaned up. Get all those super fines down. I mean, just with that last teaspoon worth that was left in there. Look at that little smile of super fines. Not bad. It means the sluice was running good. And I think I was running at like 9 degrees. That's gonna take a while. I'll bring you back when I'm finished, but here's where I'm at so far. Of course, it's hard for you to tell. Getting the sunlight again. That's even worse, huh? Well, you'll see it at the end. You get the point. All right. That was painstaking, but it was definitely worth that smile. Holy beauty smile. Oh my goodness. Look at that. How do I get you guys not the glare? Man, was that worth it. I'm trying to figure out how to do it without getting you guys the glare. Here we go. A lot of super fines in there. Man, that's pretty good for 2 buckets if you ask me. Let's get that sucked up and the next one ran. Once again, that's just minus 100. Next one is plus 100s. Man, I am happy about that. That's probably one of my best runs for how little I did. That's right. Number 100. Now these things like to hold gold, these plastic ones and these little rings where the screen meets it. So I like to turn it on its side and get all that out of there. Okay, there's a bunch of gold left over behind still. Can't see, and still can't see. Fantastic. Come on, phone. Right there, there we go. We'll just leave that in the pan and clean up the sluice. So I guess maybe you want to see the sluice box, huh? Let's check it out. So I do see some pieces down here, unfortunately. But there is a lot more pieces up here. Shiny. Ooh. Alright, let's get that cleaned up. Ooh. There's the plus 100s. Man, that's looking good. Better watch out, Flower Gold Wizard. I might be coming for your title. Just kidding. Let's get all this into a smile for you guys. Oh yeah, that looks even better. Check that smile out. I love gold! Come on, Glare. Get out of here. Trying to give a show here. That is so good for 2 buckets, dude. I am so happy with those results. I'm glad I came home to run it. Alright, let me get that sucked up and we'll run the plus 50s. Alright, here's the plus 50s. It's not a lot, but normally I get nothing in the plus 50s. So I'm pretty happy with that. There's a couple good fillers in there. Not a bad run for today. Not bad at all. Oh, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. I mean, a guy could probably make a living out there now since gold is so high. You just got to have the right equipment. I'm going to get online and maybe order a new sluice box with a new mat and some legs, or just a new mat and some legs. I'm not sure yet. I gotta contemplate and look online, see how expensive they are. I mean, I've already spent enough on this, so it's got to pay out eventually. But it is a fun hobby, and I hope you guys enjoy. See you in the next one.